Oh, we got a great chemistry together. We're both similar in age, so we both grew up listening to the same music. You know, rock and roll initially. I mean, what do all my middle class white kids listen to off the bat? And it's pretty much classic rock. And through that we got into blues. And you know, we just our musical paths seem to be very similar. And I think that's why it works. We work so well together. And it's funny, Joe Bonamassa had done an interview, or maybe it was his co-producer Josh Smith that said in an interview that we finish each other's sentences musically, and I have to agree with that. You know, we just seem to work together very well on the stage. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun playing with. How it started, when we first started the project, we didn't have any original material. So what we did was we covered songs by artists that you know, that inspired us over the years, you know. So we did a lot of, you know, big rock, you know, like Allman Brothers. We did a lot of Allman Brothers and Southern rock stuff that really catered to the double drums, the two drums in the band. And that's initially how it started. You know, we just did a lot of classic rock covers at our shows. I think the last time we played the Kent stage, that's what we did. We just didn't have any original stuff. And then later on, we did the album. Of course, we recorded the album with the original material, and that material caters to the melding of the two bands. It just seems to work together really well. And that's the way Mike and I work together. The way we kind of you know, our chemistry. The same chemistry we have is found in the drummers, in Mike's drummer Matt Johnson and Ephraim Lowell, my drummer. They just work incredibly well together. And you know, when you build a band with two drummers, you can't help but get that Southern rock influence in there. And it's just it's quite magical having the two drums. We had two bass players, but my bass player had to leave the band to start a family. So it's kind of a regular setup. We just have two sets of drums. But boy, it makes a big difference in the kind of material you play. That's for sure. Well, we had to do a lot of this writing while we were touring, and you know, Mike had been going through some you know, personal things, his wife having cancer and everything, and I think it really inspired him. As bad as a time he'd been going through it, it really inspired him into writing some really great stuff. And but for me, you know, I wrote a bunch of material for the album, and most of it kind of sounded really similar to what Mike was laying down. So I was asked to write a ballad, so I laid a ballad down for him, and it turned out to be one of the better songs on the record. But you know, we did a lot of our writing on the fly while we were touring, and but you never stop picking up life experiences while you're touring, and you never stop getting inspired while you're touring and creating music on stage. And so the songwriting process wasn't as tough as I thought it would be, being that we were going to be on the road. And we had some friends give us songs too. Tinsley Ellis wrote a song just for the project and gave it to us. Tooth and Nail is the name of the song, and so that helped as well. Mike has a songwriter friend from Nashville that donated a couple of really good songs, and that helped get the album completed. Yeah, it's going to be 99% the album. You know, we'll be putting a lot of emphasis on the new record, and then we're going to pepper in some covers. I think we picked up a few along the way. We might shake things up and do stuff from our solo albums, because we're quite familiar with each other's material. Everybody in the band is. So, you know, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for Mike to lay out you know, Gone to Texas, or me with the Let the Big Dog Eat. You know, we'll definitely mix it up. We'll definitely be mixing it up. But the core songs in the concert are going to be from the new album. It's going to be even more fun than the last time, I think. I mean, the band's tighter and the material is stronger and it's more original material. And the last time we were there, it was simply awesome. But I would expect a tighter show. I would expect a show with a lot of original material from the new album, and a handful of covers that we like to do for our own selfishness. We like to do covers sometimes, and we picked out the cream of the crop in terms of the songs that we covered last year, and put them into this show. And it's going to be a fun time. I promise. I swear.